This is Tales of the Home, and this week we are at Big Elm Assisted Living here in Kannapolis, North Carolina. I'm with my friend Joe. Joe is a 30-year-old paraplegic. He's going to share his story with us, and we're going to see what his life is like here at the home. So of course we want to know how your injury happened.
Back in 2016, February 3rd, 2:45, 3 in the morning, I was woke up by my roommate, and we ensued in an argument. One thing led to another, and a pistol was brought out by him, concluded at him, and I hit him. He fell, the gun went one way. I said, "You need to calm down. It's not that serious." He looked at the gun, looked at me. I said, "Chill." And I left to grab my bags and leave. He shot me in the back. Told me it was an accident. He started crying. I fell right away. I hit the wall. I knew what happened. And I felt this burning sensation. I thought it was my soul leaving my body. Bye. So I was like, "Oh, give me the phone." I had to call my mom. I called my mom. I told her I loved her. After I hung up the phone with her, I told him he needed to kill me. I didn't want to live like, He started crying. He's like, "Oh, dude, I can't." And I said, "What are you crying for, man? I'm the one dying." I was coughing up blood. I was crawling.
So you were awake.
Yeah. I felt it all. It didn't even exit me. It was in my lung. It was raw.
If you're from Texas, how did you end up in Kannapolis, North Carolina?
Man, I've been asked that question so many times. By chance, I don't know. It just happened chance. So I did 3 months of intense rehabilitation. The first thing they did was throw me on the ground and told me to get back in my chair. I couldn't do it. And I realized how hard it was. But I ended up getting to a point where I could get into a couch and then into a chair, so it was okay to go on my own. 'Cause I wasn't going to my mother's. I wasn't going to anybody that I didn't have nobody. So, I mean, I did, but I wasn't going to do this to anybody. And it was either that or a personal care home, which I did go to, but I ended up going to a hotel. I was there for a month. That did not work out. Too soon. So I went to a personal care home. It wasn't state certified. I did 9 months there on the floor and on the raggedy bed, doing push-ups, just trying to get stronger. And I wasn't eating right or drinking right, and I didn't want that no more. So I tried to go one other place, and that wasn't working. So finally I took it upon myself to say, if I want something better, I got to go get it. So I just tried to get up and leave that bad situation, and I ended up passing out at the airport. Went from the airport, from the hospital to Concord to here. No ties whatsoever here, just here.
What do you feel it's going to take for you to get to return to a normal living society out of this place and back on your own and living life to the absolute fullest?
Individuality. Being a person and not just something to somebody. Support system. Every time it's talking to somebody, they don't understand the situation, so it's different. And I don't know a lot. I don't know how it works.
Would you say you're missing the skills to operate independently as a wheelchair user?
Oh, for sure. I wish I would have stayed at that hospital a lot longer. Yeah. The first one I was at, they were teaching me. It was like 4-hour days.
They would force you.
Yeah. And like if you didn't do it, they'd kick you out. And I didn't get kicked out. I got discharged. Like, she told me, she goes, "You sure you want to go?" And I said, I'm ready. I got to do it. I got to do it. Because my sister told me, and it sticks with me, you're paralyzed, you're not stupid. So I was going to figure it out. There's no way I wasn't going to figure it out. But I got to a point where, like, it just gets tiring when you're by yourself and you don't have those resources. Why I don't belong here is very soul sucking living in a place like this, man. It takes everything from you to always explain your situation
and people that they're not. It's almost like they need wheelchair sensitivity training, right? Because they don't understand what it's like to be in your shoes, and so you get frustrated that they don't understand what you're going through, and it's just so much frustration and miscommunication.
I'd like to talk to you a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Quick conversation.
We can talk right here.
You want me to talk in front of your friends here?
That's fine.
Okay. We just, it's time to find another place to live that we remember for non-payment. So we've got a discharge notice for you. Okay, so today's probably the day we need to go ahead and find that. And I've been working with you for about 30 days now, 40 days. So
No.
because you owe us a bill.
You just paid a bill.
He paid $600.
She has to go. I'm
I get
just
you.
shooting something real quick, and then
No, you can talk with your friends, absolutely. I'm not trying to interrupt that, not so ever. I've got to
understand.
follow up on the business side of it, and that's what I'm trying to do. And I didn't want to even talk in front of your friends until you told me to. So
No, I just want you
we
to
can
know
walk.
that
Business can be done behind the scenes, but they don't need to be involved with that. We can talk about the business aspect. I can show you the debt that's due and everything, and the issues, some of the other stuff that we have concerns about as well. I think it's very important that we talk to you because it's impeding on some of the other health of some of our residents too, potentially. That's why I want to make sure of. Yeah.
What?
I'll talk to you about all this. We'll just
See what he's got to say, and we'll figure it out. Don't stress about it, dude. And how many days legally? We have to contact a
He
lawyer.
had 30 days, he's had 40.
Yeah, he's had 40.
No,
yeah,
but I gave you that money on the 30th day,
And I
Mona.
told you, Joesph,
You're sending him out with nowhere to go, right? Because he doesn't have another place to be transferred to.
that's what we're coming up with. We want to get him a good transfer.
Okay, so you're not going to just send him out and put him on the street until that happens.
No, but we may get a hotel room or something like that, and then set you up with a caseworker, and then y'all can work that out together with DSS.
I'm not doing that, dude.
Okay.
We got to talk to
not doing that.
DSS.
I'm not doing that, dude.
We can't talk to DSS.
Hold on. We got to have an open mind, and we've got to figure something out. I mean, we can't let you be homeless. That's not.
It's not going to happen, period. So let's just.
No.